when you're talking about a disability, the condition itself, you're not victimized by the condition. If anything, people may be victimized by the circumstances that are a result of the condition, such as, lack of proper transportation or lack of accessible housing. So it's really misleading to refer to people as victims of muscular dystrophy or victims of cerebral palsy. People aren't deaf and dumb. Dumb usually implies that you're not as smart as the next person, and that's really not appropriate for the people that we're talking about here. And mute is also inappropriate because mute would imply that a person didn't really have any way of conveying their thoughts and ideas to someone else. And for people who are deaf and use sign language, I mean, they communicate through sign language. I don't think you should say deaf and dumb or deaf mute anymore. I didn't really listen to things. I mean, they would think I was listening to them, but deep down I always sort of held a bit of a cynical attitude about it. And I always tried to refer more sort of deep down within myself in terms of whether that was right or if I thought that was true. Like, for example, if they would say, you can't go to school because you're too disabled, well, I would automatically question that. And, I would make them sort of engage in a exercise of proving that to me, and it would just sort of become a test of will in terms of, well, yes, I can do that. Well, let me show you. Sort of that kind of approach is always sort of challenging and trying to keep a faith in yourself. Largely, empowerment is a feeling, and I think that people have to spend a lot of time working on themselves and building their own self-esteem or rebuilding their own self-esteem when it comes to disabled individuals or disabled groups, is that there's an erosion of self-esteem and there's a rampant feeling that you can't do anything. When you're that marginalized and you're not really part of the mainstream, and when you don't really feel that you have ownership about anything that's going on, then of course that feeds into it, and your self-esteem is even further eroded. And we know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the majority of people with disabilities don't have jobs yet, so a lot of people are not very empowered yet.